What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and we made it to finals in the Super Luck Draft League. I'm super excited to be here because that means I get one more week of content. I mean, that means I did really well in this draft league, apparently. My opponent this week, Minesweep with the Greenleaf Warriors. Just to remind you of their draft, we fought them once before. Dragonite, Kingambit, Gardevoir, Scizor, Crocodile, Riolu, Samurott, Ampharos, Gothitelle, and Sceptile. So, lots of threats here, and I know they're going to try to change it up, because last time I just did Icicle Spear into Archaludon, and then body pressed everything. And that works pretty well. And then I did Sunny Day plus Volcarona, and that worked pretty well. So I do have both of those things again. To remind you of my draft, I've got access to Archaludon, Pelipper, Poltchageist, Illumise, Floatzel, Glaceon, Ghost Oricorio, Volcarona, Swampert, and Alolan Dugtrio. I'm bringing the exact same 6 that I brought last time. Here's what I've got. We got Glaceon, Arch, Pelipper, Poltchageist, Illumise, and Volcarona, but we're spec'd for some different stuff this time around. We've got Glaceon and we've got Snowscape Pelipper. That's just a weird tech, if that might work. I don't know if I'm actually going to be going for that, but it lets us click Blizzard, it lets us have Snow Cloak, and we have Covert Cloak on Glaceon because we know there's going to be Fake Out from the Gothitelle. We also spec'd a lot into avoiding getting trapped. We have Shed Shell on Illumise, which will allow it to swap out when trapped, so I can come in with Illumise, do whatever I want, Tailwind, Sunny Day. Sunny Day plus Weather Ball on Glaceon, it can actually OHKO Kingambit, potentially, depending on their set. Pelipper comes close with us with a Fire-type Weather Ball, but I doubt I want to set Sun next to Pelipper. Pelipper has U-Turn, which will let it swap out. Volcarona has U-Turn, which will let it swap out. Both of those can go into Stamina Archaludon to boost its defense. We're Tera Bug on Archaludon, and we're a little bit different. We're Body Press, Draco, Electro Shot. Last time we were Flash Cannon. This time we're Hard Press. Hard Press has a really good shot at taking out their Gardevoir in one hit. Last time we got snarled down and Flash Cannon wasn't doing it. So just a little bit of a tech update there. We still have Poltchageist, because Poltchageist is amazing. We have Life Dew on it this time. I think we brought like Curse or something previously. And then Volcarona is a little more support oriented. It's still fast, but it has Will-O-Wisp to burn all those physical attackers. Still has Heat Wave with Wide Lens too, so the Heat Waves aren't going to be missing except like 1% of the time, next to the Sunny Day Illumise. And yeah, it has U-Turn as well. Steel Terra because it would completely wall the Dragonite he brought last time. And I just got a lot of different things on this team. I don't know how well it'll go, but I feel like I have a lot of flexibility, and whatever my opponent brings, I think I'll be ready for it. So let's get into these finals. Alright, here we are in finals. We've got Dark Gothitelle, Water Ampharos, Fire Gardevoir, Stellar Samurott, Ghost Crocodile, and Stellar Kingambit. Stellar Kingambit I don't hate to see. Gothitelle plus Gardevoir is a little scary, I guess. I'm wondering if Glaceon can just kind of go off. We have the Covert Cloak. Maybe that plus Pelipper for game 1. Definitely bring Archaludon. Stellar Kingambit is interesting. I wonder if there's going to be a Goggles on the Kingambit this time. Prevent Poltchageist from stopping it, but like, I think I want Poltchageist here. Definitely seems like they could go Trick Room route, so that's like one reason I want Poltchageist. I think this is fine. If it's Fire Gardevoir with like Terra Fire and some moves with that. We've got Water Terra on Glaceon. Who's the lead? It is Gardevoir. You're not going to Fire Terra here. I also don't gain much if I try to go for like a U-turn play and self Icicle Spear. It's 2 special attackers here. I'm gonna click Blizzard and Snowscape, right? No, I'm gonna click Ice Beam and Weather Ball into Gardevoir. The Fake Out is into Glaceon. I like to see that. So we're doubling this guard. It's not quite enough. They get up Trick Room. Okay. That is cool with me. So it's that close. So double Weather Ball was probably the play then. Fire Gardevoir. It's probably just defensive then. I'm going to Ice Beam into Gothitelle. And U-turn out on it. Gravity Hypnosis strats? Oh, it's Focus Blast. Oh, cool. We eat, which is nice. Here's Ice Beam. And let me get out of here. And yeah, I'm going into Poltchageist. For 1, Poltchageist can swap out. For 2, we can redirect moves and start spamming Blizzard in their gravity, which would be awesome. Blizzard. Rage Powder. Gravity's cool. Right, Rage Powder. Hopefully Gleam can't pick up Glaceon from here. It's Hypnosis. That's fine. As long as Gleam can't pick up Glaceon. Healing Wish. Yeah, I mean, you're on a time crunch. You got to get the King Gambit in. Here, have a single target Blizzard. Not quite enough. All right. That's King Gambit, right? Yep. Two turns of Trick Room. You're gonna what? You're gonna Hypnosis Glaceon and get a whatever you want, really. Do I want to rip Tera here? I might. No, if I'm gonna go to sleep, it doesn't matter if I Tera. Blizzard. Click Skull. Yeah, Kowtow Cleave into Poltchageist deletes that. That's fine. I guess I could have swapped out, but didn't really want anything to take a free hit. And there's another Hypnosis. I guess I want to bring in Pelipper here and burn a turn of sleep that way. Glaceon's probably going to get hit. The last turn of Trick Room. So I'm just going to hit Blizzard, and I'm going to hit U-turn into Gothitelle. I'm probably gonna get knocked out and slept. But this game is not over. No, Gravity Hypnosis is crazy. Definitely not something I was exactly ready for. Kowtow Cleave into Glaceon does get the KO. It must be Hypnosis. Yeah. It's gotta be Hypnosis. Rain being done is pretty bad. Alright, Arch, your turn. We do have the fighting move for Kingambit, which is nice. Should be easy enough to prevent Trick Room from going back up. Last turn of Gravity, what you protect, Trick Room. Just gonna go Body Press right into Kingambit. And Weather Ball to Gothitelle if I can wake up. I can wake up! That's lovely. Normal Weather Ball is enough. No big deal. Alright, Body Press should do a lot. It probably doesn't KO with no boosts. Good damage. Kowtow Cleave. Does a ton to Arch. Oh my goodness. Is that Choice Band Kingambit? And Ampharos last. Should be okay. Is that okay? I definitely have to Body Press there. I could double the power of my Weather Ball with Snowscape. Is that worth anything? Probably not. I'm just going to click Weather Ball into Ampharos for some chip. If that is Choice Band Kingambit, then it'll just have to let me take it. Unless this is really fast Ampharos. It's not. Does the Ampharos have some tech for Arch? Because we have a lot of special defense. Focus Blast will do it. Okay. Focus Blast Ampharos. Got it. Any chance you're choiced and have to do that again? That is my only win con, really. That and Hurricane Confusions. It's possible if they can switch moves that I preserve the information that I'm Sash, if they can't one-shot me here. But yeah, that was a rough start. And Hurricane misses, yep. And now reveal you're not choice beds. Yeah, not choice beds. Power Gem only does that much though, so I still have a chance to get these confusions. Certainly you have an electric move. Another Power Gem. And that one crits. Okay. We lose game one. Alright. Good game. Seems like Choice Band Kingambit. That is good to know. Focus Blast on both Gardevoir and Ampharos. Good game. Alright, this time around, what can we do differently? Focus Blast is terrifying. And if we Tera into Bug, I mean, Ampharos can still hit us, but How can I really stop Trick Room? Setting up Snow won't be that useful if they're going to do Choice Band Kowtow Cleave, because that'll ignore our evasion boosts. Arch Pelipper? No, we'll get faked out. Glaceon Pelipper can exert enough pressure to stop Trick Room, but only by so much. Arch and... what if it was Volcarona last? No, Power Gem would be a problem. I think it still needs to be Poltchageist, but it could be Illumise. No, yeah, I'm gonna do Illumise. That seems like it's probably weird, but it can change my Weather Ball to fire, and it can Encore somebody, which could be big. I could also side Icicle Spear and go straight to Arch, but I would have to Ghost Tera my Pelipper. Weather Ball, Tera Ghost, Weather Ball? That might be fine. Because the Weather Ball is actually stronger than the Ice Beam from last game, so if they're expecting turn 1 to play out the same, I can actually do more damage this time. Here's Weather Ball. Good damage. Here's another Weather Ball. Gets an even lower roll than last time. Lovely. And Taunting Glaceon. Okay. In that case, I need to... Weather Ball, the Gothitelle, and U-turn. U-turn to get out of here. It's a tough one. You know we can live Focus Blast at least. Not hip, but Hypnosis is just gonna be annoying. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna get Hypnosis all the way to death. So the plan here is to stall out the Trick Room as much as possible. I'm gonna click Blizzard, I'm gonna click U-turn. Honestly, maybe hard swapping Illumise here would be better than clicking U-turn. I would like Pelipper to wake up eventually. Getting an Encore off on somebody just to be annoying could be nice to stall. Gothitelle is out of here. Into King Gambit. And the Focus Blast, which we can live. And Blizzard. Alright. Gardevoir down. Can you wake up, Pelly? Yes, you can. Very nice. I think it has to be into Illumise, though, as awkward as that is. Hello again, KingYveltal. 2 turns of Trick Room, 2 turns of Rain, 3 turns of Gravity, 1 turn of Taunt on Glaceon. It's gonna be what? Hypnosis Illumise? KO Glaceon, probably? Yeah, that's definitely what you should do. I'm gonna click Weather Ball and swap out to Pelipper. Pelipper can go to sleep. If Glaceon goes down, I can at least get an Encore. Yeah, Glaceon goes down. Oh boy. Hypnosis my Pelipper. Yup. And now fun time. I can Encore the Hypnosis. Oh boy. Last turn of Rain as well. I Encore the Hypnosis. And I go into Archaludon. Then I'll have Arch, and I'll have Rain, and I'll have a sleeping Pelipper, and something else will go to sleep too, but at least then they can't Trick Room again. It's something! Kowtow Cleave does a ton to Arch, we know this. Then you Hypnosis. Yeah. Rain and Twisted Dimensions. We go back to Pelipper. What, hope Electro Shot is enough to take somebody? It won't be. We can take one more Kowtow Cleave, so I have to just do this, right? What else can I do? I'm so screwed. Here's the Rain. Here's the Electro Shot. I guess they're just gonna go for Hypnosis into Arch, which is, could be better. Where does the Kowtow go? If it goes into Arch, they have a free another one after this. Yeah. Pelipper can burn a turn of sleep here. But Archaludon is done. So I'm gonna Weather Ball the King. Try to wake up an Electro Shot. It won't happen. They swap KingYveltal. Makes sense. Pelipper burns its first sleep turn. Archaludon burns its first sleep turn. Kowtow will take out Arch. I have nothing I can do here. I was not prepared for Gravity Hypnosis. That's great. Oh, wow. Illumise cannot wake up this turn, but Pelipper can. Pelipper can Weather Ball, and Weather Balls can crit. Illumise won't be able to wake up here, which is sad. I would love to have a double wake up, and then just be able to set the sun and burn the Kingambit down. But no, Illumise is asleep. Pelipper is also stays asleep. Okay. That'll bring me to Sash. And then I'm guessing you KO the Pelipper. With Thunder, perfect. How many quick attacks does it take to KO a Kingambit? Did I PP up my quick attack? I think it'll take too many quick attacks. And I'm not sure how Kowtow Cleave is going to miss that many times. Yeah, wake up! Do it! Bam! Oh, not enough. Kowtow Cleave. It also not enough. And there's Thunder. Well, good games to my opponent, I guess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you deserve to win that one. I was not ready. GG. Okay, I was not ready for that. GG's to my opponent. That was a brilliant strategy versus my team. I had nothing to counter that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm very happy. Thank you to the hosts for putting this draft league together. I'm glad to have made it this far, even if I kind of floundered at the end here. But check out my opponent in the description. Check out everyone. They'll be in the description below. And thank you for watching. If you liked, leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will probably be doing another draft league in the future because this was a ton of fun. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.